right, let's do a little review before you take your checkpoint for lessons 1 through 4. So let's look at this first example, which says, what would 0.035 be as a fraction and a percent? So let's work on our fraction first. So to change this into a fraction, I like to read the decimal place. So here we have tens, we have hundredths, and then we have thousands. So this would be 35 thousandths. So when we go to write this out, 35 thousandths. All right, now to find our percent, we take our decimal and multiply by 100. So if our decimal is 0.035 and we times that by 100, what we end up doing is taking and moving our decimal place over 2 places to the right. So I'm going to use this red pen, so we're moving it over 1 and moving it over 2, and so our decimal would go here. So this would be 3.5%. Okay. Our next question is $2.50 more or less than 20% of $9? All right, so we're finding 20% of $9. So our $9 is our whole. So let's list out part, percent, and whole. We're looking for our part. We know our percent is 20 and our whole is $9. Okay, so part equals our percent times our whole. So in order to work with this, you can change this to a decimal or to a fraction. Either way is fine. I think we've been practicing in class changing this to a fraction, so that's what we're going to do here. So we're going to do, since it's a percent, it's out of 100. Times 9. All right, now I'm going to simplify this down. I know I can divide both of these by 20. So that would be 1 over 5 times 9. So when I multiply, I get 9 over 5, which when you divide, let me grab my calculator here. So we have 9 divided by 5. We get 1.8. So it would be $1.80. So our part is $1.80. So $2.50 is more than $1.80. Okay, and let's do our next example. Last week, there were 11 students who attended Homework Center. This week, 19 students attended. Find the percent increased from last week to this week. So we're going to use that percent increase, that percent change. We're going to use our song to help us with this one. So our old value, or our original, was 11. Our new value was 19. All right, so we're going to take our old and our new and subtract the 2, put it over the original, so over the 11. 19 minus 11 is 8 over 11. And then when we divide this out, get my calculator pulled up here, we have 8 divided by 11 equals 0.72 repeating. So this equals 0.72, which it repeats. So when we take 0.72 and change that to a percent, so again, we're going to move that decimal place over 2 places, we end up with 72%. All right, let's look at one more here. Is 0.5% the same thing as 50%? So let's first change this 0.5%. So if we were to divide 1 divided by 2, we would get 0.5. So this is the same thing as 0.5%. So now if we were to compare these, is 0.5% the same thing as 50%? So if we look at what our percents are, these are not the same. So no, they are not the same. 0.5% is equal to 0.5%. All right, and let's do one more question for review. This picture's a little hard for you guys to see, so I'm going to describe to you. I went and found the Walmart Black Friday ad for this next week, and they have Apple Watch Series 3 on sale for $119, and they tell you that you're saving $60. So the original price of these was $179. So it says to use the picture to find the percent the sale price is of the original price. Round our answer to the nearest whole percent. So right here, percent the sale price is of the original. So this original price is going to be our whole, and our sale price is going to be our part. So let's list our things out. Part, percent, and whole. Okay, so our part we said was our sale price, which is $119. We're finding the percent, and our whole is the original cost, which is $179. Okay, so when we go to plug this into our equation, we get 119 equals our percent times 179. We're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So we end up with 119 over 179 equals our percent. Get my calculator pulled up here. So we're going to do 119 divided by 179, and we get 0.66. I'm going to round that to 5. So then we're going to change this to a percent. We move our decimal place over 2 places, and it says to round to the nearest whole percent. So this 5 is going to make this round up, so we're going to end up with 67%. So our sale price, or you're paying 67% of the original price.